Today we remember John Wesley, the founder of the United Methodist Church. Over 200 years ago, he passed away on this day, March 2nd. And so I'd like to share with you what's written on his tomb as it continues to encourage and inspire people. And then I'd like to share part of an article that can be found on umc.org. On his tomb it says, "To the memory of the Venerable John Wesley, A.M., late Fellow of Lincoln College, Oxford, this great light arose by the singular providence of God to enlighten these nations and to revive and force and defend the pure apostolic doctrines and practices of the primitive church, which he continued to do both by his writings and his labors for more than half a century. And to his inexpressible joy, not only beheld their influence extending, and their efficacy witnessed in the hearts and lives of many thousands, as well in the Western world as in these kingdoms. But alas, but also, far above all human power of expectation, lived to see provision made by the singular grace of God for their continuance and establishment to the joy of future generations. Reader, if thou art constrained to bless the instrument, give God the glory. After having languished a few days, he at length finished his course and his life together, gloriously triumphing over death, March 2nd, An Dom, 1791, in the 88th year of his age." It's not likely that we will influence the spiritual lives of millions of people over hundreds of years as John Wesley has. But God desires to use us also. Each of us has a role to play in sharing the good news of the gospel of Jesus Christ with our neighbors and the world. Now that sounds overwhelming, but like Moses and like John Wesley, we are not the primary actors. God is. Our role is to serve as instruments through which Jesus' love for the world flows to all. As you spend time reflecting on the calling God has given to you, the impact he has had on your life, the good news it has been in your life, may we remember that we are not the one in the spotlight. God is. We are his instruments to spread his love and his grace and his hope, to spread the good news. May we be humble instruments in the hands of the Creator. Amen.